Hey, check it out. We here for it. Top of the morning on my end. You know we got to start the day with gratitude. We got to start the day with gratitude. What you thankful for? For those of us that have a significant other, did you embrace them? Did you tell them that you love them? Did you start off, hold on, before we even get to that part, did you thank God? Did you pray? Did you take the time to evaluate yourself? Pat yourself on the back? Did you give yourself a moment to breathe? So just breathe. Exhale. Tend to yourself. See how far you came. Celebrate ones you got in your circle internally. Did you uplift somebody today? If not, make that a goal. Uplift, inspire, compliment somebody. It don't cost anything. We support each other in selective moments, but it go a long way if you just get somebody that you see that person that's building them results, whatever it is, from a financial standpoint, from an athletic standpoint, academic standpoint, from a social standpoint. If you see somebody that you know, that you're familiar with, that's making changes, empower them. It don't take too much to empower somebody, uplift somebody, tell them they're doing a good job. In detail, not the typical greeting. What you thankful for? 5 things what you thankful for. Like for me, I'm thankful that I woke up this morning, because that's first of all, that's mandatory. All my sisters in order. That's another gym. Oh yeah, that's a luxury. For those of us who get so misguided about things that we're not thankful for, you moving, activity of limbs, able to use the bathroom, you can't have no attitude when you woke up in the house. Somebody literally woke up in the mud hut, have a better attitude than you. Somebody woke up in a children's hospital. They was born with 1 lung, missing organs. They have a better attitude than you. Don't walk around here ungrateful. Don't walk around here grouchy. Don't walk around here agitated. Somebody woke up on a bridge. Somebody woke up in prison. I mean, because they still there. Let's talk about it. You're not in prison. You're not in the hospital. You're not in the graveyard. And you still married? Well, I don't got this. That's your decisions. Big bruh, big sis, them your decisions. You have to remember, gratitude is the leader of all, your whole posture. Stop talking about what you don't have and start talking about what you do have. Where you are in life, who you have in your circle, the things that you do have, the simple things. What you have right now is what somebody praying for. Your struggles is what somebody want to have. I promise, if you put your problems with a collective of other individuals in a bucket or on the ground, we can say, hypothetically speaking, you're going to pick yours up immediately out the gate. Stop taking advantage of things that you have in your life and think that you're entitled. Because that entitlement and that pride and that ego going to do you bad, big bro. It's going to do you bad, sis. Take a moment and reflect. It don't take too much. I'm thankful for the simple things. I remember I didn't have a car. I used to walk. I used to catch the bus. I remember I didn't have food. They didn't come out of canned good. I remember those moments. I remember struggling. I used to rob Peter to pay Paul. I remember those moments. Dead end jobs. I'm working so many hours like a CEO, but they pay me like a janitor. I remember those moments. I remember when I was in the vehicle, used to overheat. The battery used to go bad all the time. I didn't have nothing for anything. Everybody thought I was saving money. I just didn't have the money. I remember I didn't have the means to. I used to go to laundromat all the time. In the worst way. I'm at the gas pump watching that meter run. If it get past a certain amount, I'm stopping it. Click. I didn't have it. So I remember those moments. If you just remember what you struggled, what you didn't have a day before, a year before, some years before, those moments, those bad decisions that you made, them terrible habits, that ugly attitude that you had, them toxic people in your circle, even the times when you was toxic. I remember when I was toxic. I remember when I was toxic, when I used to manipulate, when I used to con people. I remember all of that. When I used to beat people up for no reason because of my insecurities, because of my fears, because of my doubts. I remember those moments, and I make sure I evaluate that. Some people woke up, don't even have a mom, and you worry about the bad relationship that you have with your mom. Now, if it's something detrimental that's outside the norm, I'm not speaking about that. I'm talking about the typical misunderstanding. You got family members, you got friends, you got somebody to socialize with. We always say we have nobody. Social media eliminate that excuse. If you go to a church, a synagogue, a temple, that eliminate that excuse. If you got certain childhood people that you have a camaraderie with within a sport or in the gym, that eliminate that excuse. You just uncomfortable with speaking, talking about what's really going on. So once again, I evaluate the simple things. I can see. Go through them in them spots where somebody's breathing through a ventilator. They don't have no sight. They came into this womb with no sight. I celebrate. I'm excited for those moments. Somebody like, oh, I'm tired. At least you can feel pain. Talk to a quadriplegic. I celebrate all of those moments, and I keep looking for. If I go out through my day all the time and find something I'm thankful for, a flexible boss, a cool gym, I'm able to coach, I'm able to inspire, uplift, remind people of their own worth. Them all blessings that I'm thankful for. What I have in my life, who I have in my life, who I don't have in my life, the things that I was able to purge out of me. I'm thankful for that. Now let's get into this Shamar dance that shake out that back. All the black people know this dance. So that dance seemed to be, I guess, some guy that's mentally, physically handicapped, and he got it's like a dance and to compliment him. Oh my goodness, black people, we got to do better. I try not to attack y'all. I try to keep it general, but a big portion has been black people. We get so mad when somebody clown us. Just switch to situations real quick. Just say another race, the one that we like to blame so much. They come out with a dance and it's called the slave dance. Or you say we come out with a Down. What we gonna come out with next? The Down syndrome dance, the cerebral palsy dance. Come on, exactly, bro. Come on, man. I just noticed that something threw me all off. I said, oh my goodness. I do my best. This is my first time ever saying anything about people of my melanin, because we say we want to come together. We want to take somebody's head off and they offend us, but we found the dance craze. The mental is messed up. We really sick out here. Well, we're not the only ones, but majority is making up in that, and that's bothering me. And I'm speaking about that. Why? Because I care. And for some of the ones that don't like, you can keep scrolling or whatever. Don't bother wasting your thumb power hitting me with a long paragraph, because I want to erase it anyway. Or I'll let it sit for a minute, debate you, cook you real quick, then erase it. But we got to have a little bit more dignity and respect for ourselves. We be saying just a dance. When somebody say a phrase that's out the order that we don't like, that the NIGG, oh, okay, we know that word. We want to go to the roof of it. My head hurts when it comes to seeing. When I noticed that, I saw these videos, I said, man, this what we doing out here? I guess it's come out with the Down syndrome dance, cerebral palsy dance. I mean, whatever other sickness that people have, and compliment them. We don't compliment each other in the right, healthy ways, but we find something that's silly and that's really repulsive. It's very degrading. And it's a hit. Where's your integrity? Where's your morals? Y'all seem to have it when it comes to Black History Month. Y'all seem to have it when it comes to somebody being assaulted by a police officer or whatever. We all come together. We don't stand for that. We the same. But we stand to do this type of degrading stuff. And you call yourself, all right. Exactly. I pray for me. I'm going to speak about it though, because we don't talk about it enough. And my goal is, I ain't trying to make friends. I'm here to speak the truth on everything, because once again, some got to be pulled to the full circle. We talk about all the gossip, all the random stuff, but we don't talk about our random posts we pull up, our subliminal dishes that we do, the simple fact that division within us, the jealousy, the envious. I ain't envious of them. I ain't jealous of them. You say you're not, but Your actions show that. Them secret chat boxes you guys be having when y'all group up and talk about somebody else that y'all bother because they have the fortitude, the tenacity, the drive to do what you want to do. We don't hold each other accountable. We don't hold each other accountable. We don't speak about the issues when we around them, but when they not, we talk a lot about it. A lot of us have that artificial mentality about us. I don't want to start no trouble, but something against, in your spirit tells you that's not right. Something within your livelihood tells you that's not okay. And you around them. If you're around a person that do something against your principles or your boundaries, that tells you either you're one of them, you support what they do, or you don't see nothing wrong with it. Birds of a feather flock together, right? One bad apple will spoil it for the bunch. You put a rotten apple in a bunch full of other apples and watch how it get infected naturally, organically on its own. Oh man, I just want us to have a little bit more respect for ourselves and start to fight the real issues. Yeah, we quick to want to fight each other about a random post, a random disrespect. Fight that trauma. Fight that depression. Fight that narcissistic ways you have. Fight that ugly attitude that you have. Fight that grudge that you have against somebody. Fight to pray more. Fight to trust more. How about you fight that? That'd be a great one. Fight to trust more. Fight to exercise gratitude a lot more when you don't feel like you have. Fight to have a little bit more faith in yourself. Because a lot of you guys have everything that you need, you have right now, but you don't have the confidence. You waiting on big brother. You waiting on big sis. You waiting on your cousin to step up. You waiting on somebody else to invest in you. Invest in yourself. We invest in all these designers, all these concerts, all of these other endeavors, but we don't invest in people in our circle. When other people in our circle have power plays or ticket sales for a fight or event or something uplifting, we always want a discount. That costs too much. That fitted costs a month's worth for somebody's income. It's so disturbing. We don't never want to support each other in the right areas, but this costs too much. That fitted costs a lot more. That lace front costs a lot more, Miss Ma'am. That wig costs a lot more. That belt buckle, big bro, that costs a lot more. That chain, that watch, costs a lot more. Exactly. You know, ones that be playing, they be pillow talking, but ones be scared to speak about some stuff. One's scared to speak about their higher power, the reason why they get up this morning. They're scared to speak about things they have an issue with. But you befriending so many people that goes against your principles, that goes against your morals, that goes against your discipline that you don't have. You're around that. We group up for these graduations. We group up for these barbecues. We group up for these funerals. But we don't want to group up when somebody in our circle is thinking about unaliving ourselves or themselves, or somebody that really needs some social support. That really need us to help them. If it's 10 people in my circle, I said this plenty of times before, and 11 person in my circle have bad shoes, or whatever the case may be, 10 of us can come up with $10 and get them some better shoes. And also teach them how to make better financial decisions, because we all have people in our circle that can help us, aid and assist us, but we only call them for the gossip. We only call them for the drama. We only call them to ride out, beat up on somebody, but not a job interview, not for a resume builder, not for help me with my parenting skills, because you specialize in that. Help me with my trauma, because you specialize in that. Help me to build a trade, to learn a trade, so I can stop having these dead-end jobs, because you specialize in that. Some of the people y'all got in our circle that work HR, they have the means to put you in a better position, but you scared to speak about it. But you on social media complaining. I just noticed a post earlier. Somebody was talking about, oh, help me with this narcissistic person before I go to wherever they said they won't go. If you know this person is messed up, how about you ask yourself this better question? Why I don't have the willpower to leave? I'm attached to the potential, but the potential has to tie to the pursuit. That person around here playing with your time, playing with your energy, but your self-esteem is in that relationship. Your self-esteem is in that relationship. Your mentality, how you see yourself, is in that relationship. And we scared to talk, we scared to say that, but we love to say, this person doing me wrong. How many times is it going to take for a person to punch you in the face for you know that you're in a fight? It only going to take me one time. If I notice you verbally aggressive, I'm automatically in defense mode. I'm preparing myself. I'm going to separate myself from the situation. But we don't want to leave. We just want to find a coping mechanism. We just want to find message. I mean, we do this in our jobs. We do this in our relationships, in our parenthood. We get so mad when the truth is right in front of us. The steps we can make is right in front of us. The willpower we make is right in front of us. It's easy. We say we can do it, but we're not committed to it, because on the inside, I just want to vent for the sympathy and support. I just need the sympathy and support. I don't want to get out the situation. I don't leave a dead-end job because it's right down the street from me. I don't want to leave that relationship because it's better than being by myself. The holidays coming up. I need my matching pajama partner. So the abuse, physically and mentally and spiritually, is okay. It's worth it, right? It's worth us compromising ourselves. Some of us are parents. We somebody's son, somebody's daughter. We somebody's mentor. We somebody's representative. And guess what? We keep diluting ourselves. All for the thing we call love. That's not love, sis. That's abuse. That's not love, big brother. That's abuse. And it's your self-talk to you, telling yourself that you think you deserve that. But something in your spirit is telling you that's not okay. That's not healthy. How long you gonna keep holding that stuff in? How long you gonna keep holding that stuff in? How long you gonna keep procrastinating? How long you gonna keep... You want to take them track shoes off, big bro. Sis, you want to take them track shoes off. Miss ma'am, you want to take them track shoes off. It is... excuse me. It just bothered me so much. When people, I'll be seeing on my page, and I'll address them privately, because I'm not here to put all your business out on front shit, but I just want to say, we can work with each other. We can assist each other. We like each other's posts. We share each other's reels and all that good stuff, but we don't check in with each other. We do it on public platform though, but we don't do it in the messenger. Some of y'all say right next door to each other. Some of you guys stay in the same neighborhood within each other. Y'all support somebody 100 miles away in a whole nother country, but down the street, you don't support him. You don't support her. But you want to see her win, but you're not helping? It don't cost. It's not always monetary. It's not always monetary. It's the small things, but we have to do it in a big way or it don't count. Or we give each other these false... We dictate these false narratives. Man, keep going. All this type of stuff. You do that once a month, sir. Once a month, miss ma'am. That's your good deed for the day. You're too selfish. You're too honoring. If you start thinking about somebody else in an empowering way and to have discernment and pray about the decision that you make, you won't be in them jams that you in. You won't be in them jams that you in. It's not about people doing you wrong. You just don't have boundaries. You just don't have principles. You don't know how to say no. You don't know how to speak up for yourself. You surrounded by them people because I grew up with them. I went to school with them. They helped me when I was struggling, but you're not struggling no more. Y'all grew apart from each other. This person's doing drugs while you're trying to get off drugs and you still hanging around them. This person is physically abusive against his mate, his spouse, and you're not. And you still hanging around them? Sis, you hanging around somebody that's keep getting you into drama with people that are your friends. You still hanging around with them? Sis, you still going to those clubs with meeting them dead-end guys that you keep complaining about on social media, and you still hanging around? You still going there? Once again, how many times is it going to take to get punched in the face for you to know that you're in a fight? How many times is it going to take for you to realize that person that you're around you is holding you back? How many times is it going to take you to realize that maybe you might be the problem? You might be stopping somebody. You might be somebody's Goliath. You might be somebody's roadblock. Sometimes we got to be real with ourselves when it comes to that, because it's not everybody. Everybody from this city, this country is bothering you. You had 6 jobs in a year and they all fired you. Nah, let's talk about your attendance. Let's talk about you coming in drunk. Let's talk about you stealing up in the facility. None of those reasons happen? It's none of them reasons. God closed the door and another one's going to open. No, it was your tardiness, sir. Miss ma'am, it was you stealing. Miss ma'am, we got to talk about that. We love to blame the enemy for everything else that we cause. But we got to be real with ourselves. Just like I had a situation where my car was overheating. I had a situation, and immediately I'm like, oh, the enemy trying to stop me. And God had to remind me, nah, son, I told you about this problem in June. And if you would have dealt with it then, we wouldn't be where we are. Message. I was quick to try to, but I had the discernment. I had the notion. I had the voice that told me, come on, man, we playing around here. We don't support and uplift and empower each other enough. We talk a good game, though. But y'all walk don't add up. Your actions don't add up. Your posts definitely don't add up. Y'all discipline is terrible. If I want to lose weight, I'm not going to keep going to buffets. If I want to make better financial situations in my life, I'm not going to go around people that have been pissing off their funds every other week to go out and turn up. If I'm trying to focus on stabilizing my relationship, I'm not going around toxic people who hate relationships. Y'all views and y'all values is different. And y'all be trying to protect people that have karma in their life that's really going, when it rain on them, it's going to rain on you. So get them 55 umbrellas together. Because it's going to storm. We'll be trying to protect. You don't notice when you get around somebody, everything bad start happening to you? Your finances was good, now it's bad. Your car get repoed, which is a situation. You have walking anxiety now. Because this person came in your life. You don't see the subtle signs? Y'all remind me of them people when you see the traffic light. The light turn yellow, instead of slowing down, you speeding up. Then you run into somebody else's car. And guess what? It's their fault though, right? Nah, you thought you was going to beat that light. And now you mad. Now it's the other person's fault. Who don't got insurance. Who have a suspended license. But that could have been avoided if you just would have slowed down and stopped. Message. We talk so much behind each other's backs though. But we don't really exercise that precaution. That intuition, that instinct that told you, don't get out that car, don't go to that party, don't go to that job, don't call that person, get out that person DM. You ignore that. And now you're sitting in jail. Or now you're sitting in the hospital. Now you got a big case. Or now you're in a little dirt situation. Because we talking about that now. We love to talk about everybody else. Just talk about the bad decisions that you make, that you made, that you still making. The lack of decision that you have. The bad people that you're around that you don't want to let go. That codependency issue that you have. Let's talk about that. Oh, it's dead mouth then. People real quiet then. Come on, man. We got to be real with ourselves. Big business.